everybody, this is Tambiota coming at you with another Transformers video review. And this time I have Transformers Collectors Club subscription figure number 1. TFCC didn't want us to just go out and blurt out what this figure was going to be, so I am going to insert a disclaimer that if you haven't received your figure yet or don't know what this figure is going to be and want to be surprised whenever it arrives at your house, I would suggest that you not watch this video. So with that, we'll go ahead and get on to the review. And looking at the front of the box, you can see that this is going to be Scourge. So as you can see, the mailer box is just a regular brown mailer box, and it was shipped with these 3 stickers. That's the only thing that was holding it closed or anything like that. So I know that this sticker on mine was already kind of coming off. There's no tape or anything holding it closed, just those 3 stickers. So hopefully everything came intact with yours. We'll go ahead and open it up, and as you can see, this time instead of the plastic bags, they went ahead and put the figure in a foam block, kind of like what we get with the convention figures or the bonus collector figures that we get. As probably a lot of you have seen, there have been some complaints with the smokestacks rubbing on the top of the box. Mine rubbed, and some of the paint had been rubbed off. You can see little black spots on there. But alright, we'll go ahead and pull this guy out. And in the bottom of the box, you do get your tech spec card with instructions, and go ahead and bring it in, and I'll focus it for you in case you want to read that. And here we have Scourge, and just like his Robots in Disguise counterpart, he is a repaint of the G2 Laser Prime, but this time using the Classics mold. So it's nicely done with black with the blue, with the bluish green details, and he does have the upside down G2 Autobot symbol here on his door with red windows and silver trim. So, and we'll go ahead and get into transformation. I'm not going to really focus too much on the transformation since we have seen many incarnations of this figure right here. I think this is like 5th or the 6th incarnation of this guy. So we'll go ahead and get into the review, and start out by flipping these door panels down. This one's being a little pain. Alright. And flip this up. And go ahead and split apart the legs, remove the sword. And go here and flip these panels around. I don't know, but I've always kind of thought that these panels should be flipped around the opposite way, because they have I don't know, they have this detail underneath it that looks like part of a semi-truck, and it's just kind of lost on it when it's transformed into, when he's transformed into his truck mode. But if that was flipped around, then it wouldn't fit snugly up against the side of his leg when I retransform him around. So alright, and go ahead and flip these together. Split this apart. And take this part here and accordion it up like that. Flip out the head, rotate it around, drop it back down. Then we get underneath here and push these little panels in. that stuff down. Straighten up his arms, his hands. Then take these wheels and you just twist these around until they line up, and then you can just push them into his legs. Just kind of get them out of the way, and do the same thing with the bottom ones. Push them in. And we'll take these parts and push his feet down. Alright, and then we'll take the sword and transform the sword, flip out the handle, take this and you're going to push it that way, and then it slides down this little rail, and then it rotates around this hilt part, right around the handle part, and the hitch becomes a hilt. So, alright, and then with the sword in his hand, and Scourge is complete. As you can see, he does have a nice bit of teal underneath him, nice little highlights in here, underneath here, around here, on his knees, on his legs, arms, and also just have a nice bit of silver paint on his chest and on his crotch piece, and then he has some silver bits in here. And I'll go ahead and come up and focus it so you can take a nice look at his face. He does have the light piping, but with my lights you can't really get very much out of it. But he comes with the articulation that we've come to expect from this guy. You know, just shoulders, arms, elbows, bicep cut, ball joint on the wrist, so it allows you to turn and do all this stuff. Then there is a hinge in his hand so it can go up and down. Then with his waist, he does have a twist in the waist, ball joints in the hips, cut at the top of the thigh, and a knee joint right here, and then a hinge and a ball joint at his ankle. So you got a little ball joint here, and then you have a hinge up here, up at the top right here. And there you have it. The Transformers Collector Club subscription figure, Scourge. There's going to be more coming out. Hopefully they don't take as long as this guy took. We were originally told that we were going to be getting him, I can't remember if they said January or February, and now here it is, June, almost July. And we're just now seeing our first figure. So other than the packaging kind of defect with the smokestacks, this is a very nice figure. All the joints are nice, just like a new figure. It doesn't have any of the degraded joints that sometimes you get with massive reuse of a mold. But you know what? Talking about that, I just saw something weird on this guy. His hip is slipping out of place, so well, we'll see about that. But yeah, other than those few things, you know, he is a nice figure. His paint apps are very nice, color's very nice. I think I will be keeping this one. I know some of the other ones I've planned on selling, just because I'm not I don't really collect animated or some of the other ones that are coming out. With that, I'll go ahead and conclude my review of this guy, and I will see you next time.